Hello my friends, welcome to my IMATS Haul! I am so excited and I'm so sad for the people that are wearing headphones. I'm really sorry for doing that to you. I apologize. So as you may or may not know, I was at IMATS in New York this past weekend. And if you are wondering, if you're a subscriber to my channel and you're wondering where the makeup news was this past weekend, I can't do the makeup news while I'm traveling. It's just too much of a production. It's not possible. So that's why we didn't have a full news show. If you ever want to know what's happening with the news, just watch the episode previously at the very end or look in the video description. It'll either be one place or the other place or both. But let's go ahead and get into what I bought at IMATS. And the reason why I'm doing this, it's not just to show you what I got, but it's to get your opinion about what you want me to focus on for review. If you really like something, you're really interested in something, leave it in the comments below so that I know that you are super interested in it. So let's go ahead and get into what I got. So the first thing is I'm wearing a couple of things on my face right now. The first one is these eyelashes, and these are Violet Voss lashes. These are in the style Just Slayin', and they were relatively easy to put on. They have a not super thick band, but not a thin band, but they kind of look like eyeliner when you put them on, so you could probably skip eyeliner if you really wanted to and just put these lashes on. So far, I do really like them, but again, I just got them, so I can't really tell you much more than that. I'll go into the other eyelashes that I bought. I bought 2 pairs of Sugar Pill lashes. These were actually very inexpensive. I was very surprised. I got the style Saint and I got the style Lullaby. Believe it or not, these were 2 of the more natural looking lashes that they have. These are kind of crazy for me. I like the more natural lashes. I'm still kind of a natural girl at heart, so it's kind of hard for me to step out of my comfort zone, so that's why I bought these. Speaking of Sugar Pill, I did get one of their new lipsticks. This is in the shade Anti-Socialite. It's the lightest one, again, believe it or not, of their new collection, and it's really dark, but this is the lightest one that they had, and it really called to me when I swatched it, and I bought one for me and I bought one for my friend Meredith, so I'm excited to try that. As far as scent, let me smell it real quick. Doesn't smell like anything. I do want to mention the other thing that I am wearing, and that is the Dose of Colors liquid lipstick in the shade MONDAZE. It's one of their new shades. If you saw my monthly favorites video, the Dose of Colors liquid lipsticks were at the very top of the countdown. They have become one of my favorite liquid lipstick formulas, one of 3 favorites now, and I really like these a lot. Speaking of Dose of Colors, I did get a couple of other things. I got the Marvelous Mauves eyeshadow palette. And I'll see if I can get this open without spilling anything. It does come with a dual-sided brush. There's a pencil brush on one side and kind of a fluffy, flattish kind of brush on the other side. And it's mauve-y kinds of shades. And I just thought they were really pretty. And the last time I got a palette that looked something like this, it was a Becca one. They didn't like it at all, and I was very disappointed in it. So I'm hoping that they come through for me as far as quality. So it is cruelty-free, paraben-free, and talc-free, just so you know. Also from Dose of Colors, I got 2 of their Ideal Duo Loose Pigments and primers. These are relatively new. I remember them being in the news show. I got this shade Shell, which is like a peachy, like champagne-y peachy kind of shade. And then I got the shade Lemon Drop, which is like a crisp lemon yellow, and I'm very excited about this. I swatched these and I was like, oh yes. I have a lot of trouble picking which shades I wanted, but I imagined these all over the lid, maybe even single shadow colors, you know, with liner and lashes, even liner and mascara. And the way that these things work is there is a cream shadow on the top, a cream base, and then there's a loose powder on the bottom. So you can use one or the other, or you can use a combination of both, however you like to do it, which I thought was really cool. So I got 2 of those. I did not mention a couple other Violet Voss products that I got. I got one of their newer highlighters. It's called Glow with the Flow, and I am wearing that on my cheeks today. I found it to be accentuating of pores, so be careful with that, but I also found it to blend into the skin very nicely. But if you have large pores, you may want to pass on this. If you don't, it's really nice that you can make it really super poppy and shiny, or you can blend it in. It's got this like dropper thing, but I didn't even really have to use the dropper because it's coated with so much product, and I just kind of dotted it onto my cheeks. And I really enjoyed it. Today's the first day I've used it, and I really liked it. Also from Violet Voss, I got one of their cosmetic glitters. and this is in the shade number 10, Goldie. I was standing next to this one woman and we were talking about them. We were both trying to decide which ones that we wanted. She got a mermaid one and I got this one. But it's got these beautiful complex gold and blue and orange and green sparkles in it, and I just thought it was really pretty, so I got that too. So this is a brand that I hadn't ever heard of, and I actually ran into, I'm not sure, I can't remember if he said he was the CEO or he's basically pretty high up in this company. I ran into him on my way into the show and we struck up a conversation. He's like, stop by my booth. I gave him a business card and he was kind enough to give me a few products to try. So this brand is called G4E Beauty. This is their lip gloss in the shade Selene, and I don't know much about it yet. I haven't used it. It's got a very mild plasticky kind of scent to it, and it is a little bit opaque. It looks like it would be a nice topper over another lipstick or like a nice wash of color. It doesn't feel sticky or heavy at all just by putting it on my hand, but again, I haven't used it yet. So the next thing they gave me was the classic matte lipstick, and this is a matte one, and it's in the shade Daydreamer, and it looks like this, very pretty nudie pink. And looks like that. More Barbie pink swatched on the hand. Again, just a very mild lipsticky kind of plasticky kind of scent. But it's not offensive in any way, it's not strong. And then another lip gloss in the shade EOS, I guess. Feels a little bit thicker. It's like a nudie shade, which I really like these shades as lip glosses because they're nice to lighten up other colors. Actually, I'm gonna put this over the dose of colors to see how it changes it. Hopefully they play well together, we'll see. I don't know if it lightened it up a little bit or not. I can't really tell much difference as far as the shade changing at all. I just feel a little glossier. It does feel very nice and comfortable on the lips though, I'll say that. It definitely doesn't feel heavy or sticky, so I'm looking forward to trying these just a little bit more. Wipe my hand before I get this all over my jeans. Heidi D was also kind enough to give me one of her lip glosses. This is the Forever Lips in the shade Blase. And it's very similar actually to the one that I just put on as far as the shade. Ooh. Again, just more of like a lipsticky kind of scent. This feels more like a liquid lipstick. It's a little bit more opaque, so I'm very, very curious to try that. While we're talking about lips, let's go into OCC. I purchased these from them. I got 2 of their lip tars. I haven't tried their lip tars since they were in the old packaging, the little squeezy tubes, so I wanted to try them. I got this shade called Artifact. It's like a metallic bronze, and this shade is called Dash, and it's just a nudie pink. Like, how many of these do I need? I don't. I just want to make sure I can use it when I do try it. I'm trying it to test a formula, so I want to make sure it's a shade that I'll use. I also got their lip tar primer because I was curious to see whether this was hydrating, whether this could be used under other liquid lipsticks, things like that, and I was just super curious, so I got this too. This brand is called Miss Adoro, and they gave me this nice little cute gift bag. I thought that was so sweet. So what I did was I just walked up and I introduced myself and I smiled and I said, you know, I have a YouTube channel. I told them about the news show. I gave them one of my business cards and they're like, oh, let me give you some stuff. So it wasn't like I was going around, hey, can I try some free product? Hey, can I try some? I wasn't doing that, okay, for people that are gonna judge me. Please don't be upset with me for companies giving me things. I still want to show you, okay? Don't be judgy, all right? Take your judgy, put it in your pocket, save it for later because no one needs it here, all right? But anyway, Miss Adoro, this is the 3-piece Beautiful Brow Gel Kit. And this is another thing I'm wearing that I forgot to tell you. It is a lot like the Anastasia Dip Brow, but it's creamier than the Dip Brow, which makes it just a little bit harder for me personally to work with. You just have to be very careful with how much you use because this is some potent stuff, girlfriend or boyfriend. So I've used this twice and so far really enjoying it. What I found was I just put a little bit on my brow right here and then I spoolied it through my brow and that's all I truly needed. A little bit, sometimes a little bit more just in the center just to make sure I was completely full in there, but so far really enjoying this. And it does come with a dual-ended brush thingy here, so you've got like a brow brush here and a spoolie here, and then you get this really nice highlight crayon. So one side is matte and the other side is shimmery, so depending on what kind of look you're going for, you'll use one or the other. I used the matte today, I used the shimmery the other day, and I really like it. I like it so far. rest of the things in here I have not used yet. This is a pair of their lashes in, it's just a J and then an apostrophe and an E, so J-E. It is 100% human hair, so just so you know, that is what this is. They are made in Indonesia. And then they gave me a long-lasting wear gel eye pencil. And this does have a little cruelty-free little bunny on there. It's not the leaping bunny. I think it's the PETA bunny, the one that's got the little bunny ears. This is in the shade Velvet, which is a matte black. I'll swatch that real quick. Ooh, very creamy, but I haven't put on my eyes yet. I feel like I'm sweating over here. Then they gave me a lipstick in the shade Maneater, and it is this bright red. It isn't a super orangey red, which I really like, but I don't see it as really being blue-based either. It's just like a true red. Like, it reminds me of like a pinup girl kind of red. It's very, very pretty. And then this is the super matte lip paint. What is going on here? Come out, I tell you. This is the shade Smokin' Hot. Nice, I love this shade. I love these purpley shades. And it's got a very light minty kind of scent to it. Smells really good. It smells like a mint lip balm. Very, very nice. Agape Love Girl. Okay, Maria and I have known each other for ever, since the days of Keek. That's where we met each other years ago. Well, she works with MBA Cosmetics and she designed her own eyeshadow collection. So it's these loose mineral shadows and you get 10 shadows in the set. And this is her own collection. It's called the Vintage Romance Collection, and I will put a picture of it there so that you guys can see it. But I haven't ever tried their loose shadows, so I'm excited for that. She also gave me this right here. This is one of their foil fix glitters called Holy Grail. Oh my gosh, I have to swatch this for you. Look, see how it doesn't come out? It's not like that kind of glitter, but you can feel it, and it is gritty glitter, and it looks like this, and then you swatch it and holy gajoli. What? She also gave me a little bit of this glitter foil in liner FX, so you're supposed to put this under there so you don't get as much fallout. So that is for that. So I'm really excited to play with this and use this. So thank you, Maria. I'm like trying to wipe it off and it's not coming off my hands. Nice. Okay, this is Champagne Wishes, and it's by Lit. It's a loose glitter, and they gave me a little bit of their glitter glue to go with it. If you've ever tried Lit, I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. I tried to go by and see Samantha Riley, but I happened to keep missing her, so I didn't get to give her a hug. But she was at the Lit booth, and that was why I stopped by. But then as I was there, they gave me one of these, which I thought was really nice of them. LA Splash was also kind enough to give me one of their brand new foundations. This is in the shade Cashew, and look at this. It's like a little ball, and inside is your foundation right there, and this one does match me pretty well. It is a little bit yellow toned, but I think I can pull it off. I do okay. I didn't wear it today. We'll see. I've only used it once, so I definitely want to be using it more. The Balm also was nice enough to round out the Balm collection for the Balm brand review that's coming up. They gave me the highlight and contour palette. If you haven't seen this, it is beautiful. I have been using it just a little bit. I'm starting to form some opinions on it. You get all these highlight shades, and then you get these bronzer and contour shades and a blush shade down there, which is cool. It's like a band tour thing there. Their packaging is so cute. And then their Photo Balm powder foundation. I wore this yesterday as a foundation, so I've got some beginning opinions on this. This is the shade Light, and this one matches me pretty nicely. But it doesn't match me right this second because I have something else that I have to show you that I did purchase at full price because the guy that sold this to me was so good. He was so cute, and I just wanted to give him a hug because he was so adorable, and he totally sold me on it, and I got it. So this is the Roxanne Rizzo New York Bronze Glow, and this is basically an at-home spray tan. So what you do is you take this off, you shake it up, and I just take off all the top part, and then I just go shh. And y'all know how much I don't like to put things on my face. I don't like to spray things on my face. I was really nervous about this. I was nervous it was gonna seep into my fine lines. Oh no, it was all wonderful. And it smells like cherry almonds. It smells so good. Because this is the thing, all right, with me and tanning. Just a little backstory, when I was a child, my family, we kind of had a competition of who could get the tannest, okay? We started with SPF 6. That was what we put on, and then we went to 4, then we went to 2, then we went to nothing, and then we laid on the baby oil, okay? It was like, tan was beautiful. That was the way that I grew up in that kind of house. So in the summertime, I always have trouble putting on sunscreen mentally because I feel like I want to get a little bit of a tan. And I know I'm not alone there. I know that it's bad, and I'm fully aware of this, but it is something that I've had a really hard time breaking mentally. And I am an adult, I can make my own decisions, but it's something I've had trouble with. So I feel like this is really going to help me to stop doing that, put on my sunscreen fully, because I feel like this is easy enough to use and fast enough that I won't need to go into the sun and feel, well, not need, but I won't have that strong desire to go into the sun to get a tan. I've tried so many like lotions and creams and sprays and stuff before. It always ends up uneven or it's splotchy or something, and I don't like them. I've tried so many different kinds, from inexpensive ones to really expensive ones, and I hate them. And this one seems like it's going to be perfect for me. I used it today, and then of course the very cute, adorable gentleman sprayed it on me at IMATS, and I was sold. So I'm looking forward to using this more, and I'll keep you posted on how I like it. Just a couple more things. I have never tried Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics nail polishes, so I got 3. Well, if you count that I got their lacquered top coat, and then I got the shade John Doe and the shade Scrubs. Isn't that a great name for this? Scrubs. It looks just like Scrubs. I love it. I love it. And the last thing that I'm super excited about are these Naked Cosmetics loose iridescent powders. And the way that these work is you can lay them over a white base or a black base, and they give you this beautiful iridescent look. This many different shades. There's a yellow, there's a purple, there's a pink, there's more of a white, there's like a green, there's a blue. So I'm super excited about those because I'm a huge fan of Naked Cosmetics single loose eyeshadows. They come in like a stack. I love them. I have a whole little bag of them, and I'm obsessed. So this is one that I needed to add to my life. I decided to just get 1 stack. They had a deal for 2, but I had self-control, and I just got 1. So that is it for my IMATS haul. Please leave your thoughts and ideas about what I should focus on for review down in the comments below, and I will try to fit in your favorite. So I want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit that subscribe button so you don't miss future videos, and mad love to you, and I'll see you in a video soon. Bye!